So, good morning, everyone. Morning for me, at least. Today, we are going to do some apnea walking. Now, we're going to be aiming for some long apnea walks today. It's that time of the cycle, or it's that time of life when we need to start getting a bit hypoxic. I would like for everyone to start to increase their hypoxic threshold, and I feel like we've been working primarily with CO2 since we began this, and which is obviously great. But I feel like we have developed our CO2 tolerance enough. Sorry, my phone ringing. We've all developed our CO2 tolerance enough that we're able to go into the, I suppose, like the hypoxic area. So we can do like just our standard kind of like set departure time table with apnea walks. We're going to have like a reasonably long departure time towards the end, giving you guys the freedom to get hypoxic. One of the things to look out for when doing apnea walks is that because your legs will be moving, you won't get as much of a blood shift in the legs, but you still get it in the hands and in the arms. So one of the things that I'd like for us to look out for is like when you feel getting to the point where you've been holding your breath for a long time, is to every now and again. Did I cut out?
Adam froze.
No.
We lost you like
We lost you.
1 minute.
Oh, really?
Yes.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Okay. So when we're doing apnea walks, we don't get as strong. We don't get like much of a blood shift in the legs because we're using them. But we get a very strong blood shift in the hands and the arms. And so as we're cruising along, as you're starting to hold your breath to the point in time where you're getting like you feel like you're getting quite deep into it, I want you to every like sort of like 5 or 10 seconds, just give your hands a bit of a squeeze, and you'll notice when it'll become quite hard for you to squeeze your hands because there won't be a lot of blood in there. And that's, I suppose, like it's not the best indication for where we are in terms of hypoxia because it is a blood shift thing, but it will give us a pretty decent indication of how hypoxic we are and what you can kind of handle. So just something to guide you as we cruise along. All right, so we'll do our full breathing warm-up. So we'll start with our 2 minutes of breathing. So let's get into our nice comfy breathing positions and do 2 minutes of breathing. This is your breathing time, your moment to relax and just breathe and push the stomach out. Just getting it moving. Focused on the movement. It's been 1 minute. Guten Morgen, Jeff. We're doing apnea walks today. Hello, Jeff. We're just doing our stomach breathing.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, it's quiet time. I shouldn't interrupt.
All right. Cool. That's 2 minutes. Now we'll do 2 minutes intercostal breathing. Pushing those intercostals out as we inhale. I finished watching season 3 of Dark last night, just in case anyone.
Spoilers. No spoilers.
So basically what happens is no one's seen it?
I haven't watched it.
See, 2 episodes. I just finished 1 episode.
Uh-huh. Well, it's good, all right? You'll have a pleasant time. Just while we're breathing, guys, I want everyone to know that Michael actually does a lot of work with Adele as a sound technician. Us last week that he would be spilling some gossip about his most recent tour with her. So just after the breathing, he'll get to that. That's over 1 minute. Any more seconds? Try to focus on pushing the intercostals out, Jeff, just because I can see your chest moving up a bit. Yeah, the intercostals go like sort of out to the side. The chest will always move, right? Because like the muscles around it are moving, but.
And I thought I was doing it.
It's 2 minutes now, by the way. The way that you always measure that one is by like you can put your 2 fingers here around the sides. And you kind of press the rib cage in a little bit, so you can sort of measure the movement, and then like without feeling like the chest is lifting up or anything, you'll just be able to separate the fingers.
Yeah.
And they don't separate a lot, it's not like a huge thing.
I think I was trying to push my ribs more out than I was trying to.
Yeah. They do, and they do definitely go out. It's just that they can also move a little bit more out to the side than I think at least that we use for our regular breathing. All right, so 2 minutes of chest breathing. There we go. We've been basically like walking around the house for the past 2 days, speaking in German accents, because we've been watching Dark. And Erin has such a bad German accent. She's actually bad with accents in general, but she can't even, like, I've been walking around, like, I put my head around the corner, like, when she, like, down, like, the dark hallway, and I call out, like, I put Adam's dark, deep voice, I'm like, oh, that's Gunvold. And it's been good. It's stories from Adam's house.
So we're on the travel list for Europe, eh? No, we are. Canada, Australia, and China are on the travel list for Europe. That's it.
Oh, wow. The only issue is that Australia is basically not allowing. They're not going to be like gearing towards international travel. They reckon until like July 2021. I don't know. You can't really.
I can see them letting you leave if you want.
Yes.
No?
Yes. Yeah. You can take a commercial flight out. It's just a matter of you'd have to quarantine when you came back in. That's all right. Just go home for 2 weeks. That's what I do anyway. But I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, never has, I suppose, like Oh, it's been 2 minutes, by the way. Never have I not known what the hell I'm doing in such a way as now. I've been thinking about, I've been thinking more and more about just sort of, traveling around Australia for 6 months in a tent. Because I just can't do anything here. I can train. I can go to the pool and train. But then where am I gonna go? Because I'm not gonna be able to compete for at least another 12 months. Just because where I am in the world, I mean, if you were in Europe, you probably could compete a lot earlier because you could compete in the European sort of season next year, as things begin to open up. But I'll be a little bit trapped here. So I just don't know. I think I've always wanted to travel around Australia, and I just think this might be the best time to do it. No. Anyway.
I saw you're a subscriber to PewDiePie. You hit him up as being a personal trainer for him. You'll teach him how to free dive. Just direct message him. Use your star power.
I'll DM PewDiePie. I like PewDiePie. He's funny.
You can do it.
Yeah. Anyway, working it out. But I think there's a decent chance that you're going to see me in a big glamping tent pretty soon. I'll be live streaming from the glamping. Like, hey guys. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, yeah, we've got to do something. I think the thing that actually more worries me than anything is that, so I suppose when I'm at home, I can't really shoot a lot of interesting things or film a lot of interesting things, which I suppose is, the backbone of a lot of the stuff that we do. So I think that if I spend this time traveling around and, having fun and filming nice areas and going places, then at least it keeps sort of the story alive or the narrative alive. And then we can, when things kind of resume.
Like those caves in Jervis Bay that you and Dan were looking at. Yeah.
Just don't know. I think that everything I'm talking about can be more or less summed up with I don't know. So the 2 minutes of full breaths. But, all right. First minute, constantly moving. I am just using you guys as a soundboard, so I apologize for that.
What about like doing like dive spots, like the dive spots you're going to, man?
Yeah, I can do that, but that would require me to travel because otherwise we'd go to all the dive spots in my area and we'd be like, okay, now what? Yeah, that was kind of the intention, like with the camping thing. The camping thing, I mean, look, if things were different, it would have been an Airbnb thing, but now it's a camping thing. And so I guess you can imagine why. But yeah, I think it'd be fun too. Like, when I was 9, my parents put me and my 2 brothers in a combi and we traveled around Australia for 6 months. And we lived in the combi and we had a tent that we'd put up, as well. And it was an amazing time. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'm just sort of feeling like that's the thing to do now. I don't know.
You have an opportunity to go and be traveling camping dad with your daughter. This is time you'll never get back.
Well, that's what everyone has said to me. They said, Adam, when would you ever have the opportunity to do this? And maybe, yeah. I mean, maybe I suppose I mean, because of my lifestyle, I probably have more of an opportunity to do this. But I suppose now I get the opportunity to do this without sacrificing anything else. If that makes sense. So yeah. Anyway, once again, breathing, full breaths. So we've just done 1 minute. We'll go for a little bit longer. All right, 1 minute of full breath now, holding at the top and then opening up and closing again. All right, that's 1 minute. Cool. So let's do our stomach vacuums. The first one, passive exhale, pull in. By the way, this is my Swiss Mountain Dad cardigan.
Yes, it is.
Okay, kids, come on, we will do the skiing now. The second stomach vacuum with a forced exhale. Third, with the forced exhale and downward massage. And fourth, the forced exhale, and upward massage, but not pulling out. All right. All right. So we'll end up doing 10 breath holds in total. First two, just total warm-ups. So for the first two, don't do any hyperventilation. And then we'll just sort of like, just go for like casual walks that, you still want to have the urge to breathe. So you turn everything on. So you get the MDR flowing or the hypercapnic response flowing. And then we'll move up to a longer interval. I think we'll do the first two at we'll do 2 minute 30 intervals to give you a decent amount of time to rest in between them. And then we'll move probably to something more like a 4 minute interval and just get you guys just rolling out from there. Cool? Okay. So you guys have 2 minutes to breathe.
I thought we were doing static tables. That's why I'm lying down.
Apnea walking.
Check the itinerary.
We're apnea walking, guys.
What are we doing?
Apnea walking.
How?
It's been 30 seconds already. A minute 30 to go.
I
First
like
one warm up. Doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay. All right, that's 1 minute. No hyperventilating for this first one. Thirty seconds. 20. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going. Taking a moment to let that breath settle before we stand. And then we just start our walking. Walking nice and slow. Good, guys. Very nice. Just give them a warm up. Just a few little contractions and we just stop. That's been 1 minute already. Good. That's 120 at the moment. And we've just hit 130. Giving us 1 minute to breathe before the next one. I always like to try to walk around in like the same path when I do this because I think it allows me to mentally disengage a bit more. Just sort of like zone out and zombie walk. "30 seconds. Don't hyperventilate for this one as well. But just so you know, the next one will have a 4-minute interval and we can hyperventilate. So there'll be plenty of time to recover and breathe. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Yep. Not rushing to stand up, but obviously not just spending heaps of time sitting, but you're just gonna make sure you feel ready and comfortable for the transition so you don't get dizzy when you stand. Good work. A nice slow walk. That's 1 minute. 1:15. $1:30. Just the warm up, remember. So just want to have a bit of an urge to breathe, a few contractions, but still keep it feeling kind of nice. That we're not like anticipating lots of bad breath holds later. Good, that's 1:45. We've got a fair amount of time to breathe now. 2 minutes. So we're giving you 2 minutes to breathe. It's been 2:30. So we have 1:30 to breathe. Three minutes, 1 minute to breathe. It's 3:30, 30 seconds. 20. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When we are ready. Keeping that stomach loose and relaxed. Keeping all the tension out of our chests. Just walking nice and slow. Good, that's been 1 minute. 1 minute already. $1:15. $1:30. Many breath holds, so just work your way up to a bigger one slowly rather than pushing it out early in the beginning. It's 1:45 now. Good stuff. Very, very good. And that's 2 minutes. It's always nice to have a little bit more recovery with an apnea walk than a static because of all movement. So takes a little bit longer to recover with any kind of movement. Do 30 now, so 1 minute 30 to breathe. That's 3 minutes, 1 minute to breathe. So we can hyperventilate for this one if we want. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Nice and slow. In 1 minute already. In 1 minute 30 now. One 45. That's 2 minutes now. Good work, guys. These are good apnea walks. Good start, 2:15.
Next apnea walk is a
Michael, take it off. It's 2:30 right now, so we have 1 minute 30 to breathe. You can get quite hot doing this. A lot of it's the Bohr effect. All that blood moving up to the head makes the face flush and hot, makes the core hot.
feels good.
Yes, it does. It always feels good to get hot. One minute. It's been 3 minutes so far. I can just imagine Marie like rolling her eyes in her black screen.
Exactly.
All right, 3:15 is 45 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we start. Taking our time. This is breath hold number 5. It's been 1 minute already. One 15. That's 1:30. $1:45. I made you laugh too much.
It was a different peeing. I've never peed under my breath.
It's 2 minutes now. No more joking in between breath holds now, guys. Good, that's 2:15. Good stuff. Remember that we're building towards bigger breath holds slowly, slowly. That was number 5. So by now, it's been 2 minutes 30, so 1 minute 30 to breathe. By now, our body should be really working in breath hold mode. So free to start to, I suppose, try to do a repeatable time that you feel is challenging and is going to get you a little bit hypoxic. It'd be nice if it was repeatable. It'd be nice if you get like 5 breath holds out now that kind of got you into that hypoxic zone. Then you're going to make a pretty good adaptation in the body. 1 minute. $30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. It's been 1 minute. It's 1:30 now. That's 1:45. That's 2 minutes. Good stuff. 2:15. Good. Good stuff. 2:30. 1 minute 30 to breathe. $2:45 in case Maury is still going. That's 3 minutes now. 1 minute to breathe. It's going to be breath hold number 7 we're about to do. That's 3:30, so 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Getting ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We begin. In 1 minute already. That's 1:30. That's 1:45. That's 2 minutes. Two 15. Good stuff. Very nice. 2:30. Beautiful. These are really, really good, consistently long apnea walks, guys, just so you know. That's what we're after. Trying to be as still as we can be while we're in our breathing stations. 3 more to go, and 1 minute to breathe. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we go. In 1 minute so far. One 30. 145. 2 minutes. In 2 minutes already. Good stuff, guys. Just reached 2:15. Good. 2:25. 2:30. Good stuff. Give you guys a bit of like a guideline as to how far into hypoxia you guys are going. All you need to kind of do is times your apnea walk time by 2, and that should give you an idea of what it roughly is in a static time. So given that you guys are all doing over 2 minutes here, like every one of these breath holds is like beyond a 4-minute static, 4 minute 30 static, even a 5 minute static when you're getting close to the 2.5 minute mark. 1 minute to breathe. These are good. These are good big apnea walks. All right, 2 more to go. 30 seconds. Sorry, 20. That's my bad in the timing. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we begin. Good. Walking slowly, letting the arms just dangle and swing, keeping the neck loose. It's been 1 minute so far. That's 1:30. That's 1:45. That's 2 minutes now. And last one. 2:15. 2:20. 2:25. 2:30. 45. 3 minutes. 1 minute to breathe for the last one. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we begin. In 1 minute already. Minute 30. At 150 now. That's 2 minutes. Uh, 215. 220. 225. 230. 235. 240. 245. You're still going, Marie? Stop going, Marie. Just let us know. 250. 255. 3 minutes. Cool. All right. Good stuff. Very, very good session. Really like consistently big breath holds. Well, how was it?
New PB?
Oh, good man. What which one?
No, just 230, but still.
Yep. What's this just 230?
That's how I keep myself going.
Ah, yes.
If I had arrived, then I would have a problem.
Fair point. Fair point. Cool. Our dark horse, Marie, how'd you go?
Well, the first 3 were really bad. I thought it was going to be a really bad session because everything was under 1. Mm-hmm. And then for the 6th and the 7th one, I decided to use my cell phone again to put the time, on the table, mm-hmm. but I didn't take it with me. Mm-hmm. And I also realized when you tell us, to slow down, I'm usually a fast walker anyway, and a fast driver anyway. Yeah, I've gotten tickets before. But anyway, so I looked at the guys and I did not start walking until Jeff did.
Okay,
because
perfect.
Because the moment that you said go, I would immediately stand up. So I just, stayed down, waited until Jeff started walking, and then, made an effort to walk slowly. And so 6 and 7, I reached the 130 mark, which was my PB. And
Fantastic.
after that, I started getting better. So the last one was actually 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Amazing.
So thank you, Jeff.
That was
I
actually
was
my
just
last.
following you. I was following you, and I was also trying to pack like he was. I was trying to imitate him.
Mhm.
So, so I was following you.
Like Jeff. That's our motto from now on.
Oh God, no.
Do it like Jeff.
Oh, cool. Very cool. So we're gonna do this same kind of a thing on Friday and aim to build off this session. Because I think like we're at the point now where I'm gonna start to I want to say here, I've been keeping the sessions really like what I believe to be like fun and dynamic and different, but we'll probably do a few more sessions now where we're just doing the same kind of thing, building off the previous sessions to get like a more result, to get a bigger result. Like, you know what I mean? Turning things into a little bit more performance oriented. Whereas before they were more like, let's do this fun random thing. Let's do this style of a workout to keep it fresh and mix it up. But the people who are still here are still here because, you know, they want to get better and they're enjoying the training. So, you know, does that make sense? So we'll structure it a little bit more.
Yes.
Cool. Happy days. Do you guys have any questions about anything or?
I do.
Fire away, Jeff.
I was watching some ADA videos, and Hanaka Hirose.
Hanako.
Yeah, he dives with what's with this? He dives like this.
Oh,
I don't know what
that's a mouthfeel thing. Not a lot. Some divers do this. It used to be a thing. It's more or less considered to be a bad technique now. Like it's, you know what I mean? So people don't do it so much anymore. But it's so that they can charge a bigger mouthfeel without losing it out their lips. Or you can put more pressure in there and you just put your fingers here and you stop it from escaping out of your lips. But it more or less signifies a person with a poor mouthfeel technique.
Okay.
Because like, it means you're compensating for something. Because you should be able to reach world record depths without doing this kind of thing.
He did that on his 106.
So,
yeah.
Guy? You sure it was a guy, not a girl?
Oh no, sorry, girl. Yes, girl. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, Hanako is an amazing diver. She's a better diver than I am, but it's still considered to be, you know, not a great mouthfeel technique. Yes, Marie?
No, nothing.
Your screen highlighted.
I moved my lenses, my glasses.
I was getting ready for the pearls of wisdom.
No.
Cool. Anything else? Questions for
I was going to ask, that thing that the oximeter that people put, what do you use it for? Like this kind of hypoxia training or? Yeah,
you can. You can, but so it tells you how saturated you are with oxygen. It will tell you your, but it's bad. It's a pretty bad tool, if that makes sense. So it's not getting an accurate measurement. It's getting you a general measurement, which you can still work from. You can still, you know, help you manage your training, get an idea of what's going on. But it's definitely not a good tool to use it, if that makes for. But it's not bad to use it at all. But that's what they're doing. They're getting their oxygen saturation and their heart rate. Great. All right, guys. Well, in that case, have a fantastic Wednesday. It's Wednesday for everyone, right?
Yes.
No, Tuesday.
Have a fantastic
Tuesday, 6 p.m.
Oh yeah, Tuesday.
I'll catch you guys on Friday. And, yeah, have a great day or night or evening.
Night.
Thank you so much.
No, pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Guys. Thanks for coming. Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
bye.